Hi guys, I think the last video we were talking about cloud security and things like that. So I thought while we're talking about cloud security on Microsoft Azure, and similar concept is applicable to any other clouds, but just for the context of talking, we will be speaking from the Azure point of view. So the first thing that comes in your mind is actually Azure Security Center. Now, you can actually work on Azure Security Center as long as you kind of understand the intrusion kill chain cycle. That is the 7 step that an attacker is trying to do to take or target any data on your end. Now, basically, what is a cyber kill chain? Cyber kill chain is basically described as a structure of an attack that's going to be happening against an objective, or maybe it's going to be a particular series of steps, and all these steps is going to progress towards an attack. So it's important that you should protect against these threats. And in this particular video, I'm actually going to talk about the different phases of these intrusion kill chain. And I've made a blog around the same thing, and I'm going to put that link as well in the description, and then you can go through that as well. So when an attacker is trying to get or attack your organization, the first thing they do is the reconnaissance. That is, you basically, the attacker is going to research and identify and select particular targets at your end. And once they have done the enough research, then actually they talk about weaponization. Now, it's basically this way. That is, you can either use some sort of malware or some sort of remote access tools, or something that can deliver certain payloads. It can be even a PDF file, or it could be even a Word file for that matter. So they actually look at weaponization, and that is, the strategy is selected based on your the research that was done in the reconnaissance. Now, when you look at the aspects of the weaponization, one, you need to make sure that this weapon is delivered to the target, and that's basically the phase 3, that is delivery. This is basically looking at transmitting the weapon to the target via some sort of email attachment or something like that. Now, once this is delivered, that's when the 4th stage starts, and that is basically exploitation. That is, whenever the weapon code is triggered, it's going to do some activity on that system, or basically it's going to exploit certain vulnerabilities that is there in that organization. Now, the 5th step is actually installing. That is, that particular code is going to install certain backdoor entries onto your target machine, and this is basically make sure that there is persistent connection to that particular attack. Now, the next and the 6th one is basically command and control, because generally an attacker, there will be an outside server communication with the weapon delivery mechanism and things like that, and it's generally the system that is collecting the data from your end. And the 7th is basically the reason why they were doing all the things, that is action or objective. Basically, whatever they did so far is to make sure that they achieve certain objective. It could be exfiltrating certain data, or it could be data destruction as well. Basically, they actually try to encrypt your data so that you can't really read them either. So that's basically around the different intrusion kill chain phase, and we're going to actually have further such videos going forward, and you can go through my blog to read further on that. Thank you, and have a nice day.